Hey, it's Peter from Ditch Navigation. We might have met at the Winter Rendezvous in Punta Gorda, and we might have had a discussion about our shared dreams of doing the loop, and we might have had some discussions about our boats. I was still on the hunt, and I'd like to introduce you to Water Song. It's a new to us Ranger Tug R27 outboard. We've fallen in love. Can't wait to get out on the water and start our own adventure. But leading up to the introduction of Ditch version 2, I've been out here on Water Song doing a lot of testing. And one thing that's become readily apparent is that there are a lot of distractions out here. You've got a lot of vessel traffic. You've got ATONs you got to keep track of. You've got wind. You've got weather. You've got flotsam. You've got jetsam. The weather may not be perfect. And then you might have an unruly crew member, some crying children, and my VHF here crackling. So what occurred to me was, though, that you need to keep things as simple as possible. The least distractions, the better. You want a navigation app that is designed to do just that, to navigate. And that's what we feel that we've done with Ditch.
Let's take a look at Ditch version 2, in particular, its new capability of constructing long routes. We'll begin by opening up Ditch. Our story begins at the AGLCA Winter Rendezvous, where a member, Jeff Mall, stopped by the booth 3, maybe 4 times with excellent questions. Jeff is a retired master captain who is currently on the loop somewhere on the Hudson River. At the time, Jeff's interest was in navigating from Bayboro Harbor in St. Pete to his home in Tarpon Springs, a route of about 45 nautical miles. By the way, Jeff has served as a beta tester for us and has continued to provide valuable feedback on V2 as he makes his way up the East Coast and points north. Kudos to you, Jeff, if you are listening. We'll begin by zooming out. I've left myself a marker up in St. Pete so I can find the harbor quickly. And one thing I want to point out is all of these little blue and gray dots, that's the AIS data. That's something that's also new in version 2. So we're showing you the data up front. It will help you in planning your routing, for sure. I'm going to start by dropping a waypoint, route from here. There we go. I'll zoom out. Tarpon Springs. I'm going to drop a waypoint just off the sponge docks. I'll zoom out. And Ditch has already calculated the smart path. Ditch is taking the inside route, which might be a little longer, but certainly a lot more comfortable. We can also try another feature, the satellite view. And here, if we zoom in, we'll actually see a couple vessels on Ditch's smart path. There's one and another. Again, utilizing new features in Ditch V2, let's take a look at a troublesome spot on the ICW that has received a lot of attention on the ICW Cruising Guide by Bob423 Forum. Here we are looking at the East Coast of the United States. And since we're talking about Bob's tracks, let's take another look at a new feature. And that is the ability to toggle these tracks off and on. There you have it, all the way from Key West all the way up to the Hudson Valley. And note that these tracks are automatically updated in real time, so you are seeing the absolute latest. Turn those off. We're going to zoom into the Isle of Palms, that troublesome spot in South Carolina. You can see the colorful Army Corps of Engineers survey data that is unique to Ditch. I'm going to drop a waypoint, route from here to here, and there we have it. Looks a little dicey there. Let's see how it compares with Bob. Well, it does a real good job of approximating Bob's route, but what do we have here? We have an alternative. And if you zoom in a little bit, you can actually see Ditch picking up the pings of vessels that have recently been through this route and in fact have helped Bob create this route. Let's see if we can get Ditch or coax Ditch to try that out. I'm going to click on the route. I'm going to add a waypoint. I'm going to drag that waypoint out here. And there you have it. Now let's make it look pretty. Beautiful.
If you've got another app, and we think all these apps out there are great, they all do some things very, very well. If you're looking for a burger bar, if you're looking for cheap fuel, just hand that device off to somebody else. Keep your eyes on the water. Be safe.